Hi everyone, it's Vicky. Welcome to my channel, and today I have an Empties video. I wanted to just do this seasonally 4 times a year, but I've collected, sorry for the noise, I've collected so much stuff that I need to get rid of it. It's just bugging me. Yeah, today's been a busy day, so I thought I'd just kind of fit this in. Out running errands, doing some shopping, doing some chores at home. This is my what do you call it? Downtime. So, all right, let's just jump in. Okay, so these would be winter empties, I'm going to call them, even though winter is not officially over, although it's like in the 80s here today. I think it got to the mid-80s was the forecast at least. Let's see what it is. It was a beautiful day yesterday and today, no matter what it is. 81. All right, so I'm going to start off with something that was, I can't remember. Remembering where this stuff comes from is the hard part. I believe this was Costco, but it may have been from when I got Misfits Market. I'm not sure. I think it was Costco though. These are crispy coconut rolls. And I remember the first one I took a bite of, wasn't that impressed with. And they're hollow. It's not like they have something in the middle like those chocolate ones or anything. And they don't have a ton of flavor, but after I began to eat them, you know, because I had them, so I snacked on them. They are super crunchy. I do like that about them. They're very satisfying as a crunch if you like crunchy food. They're not particularly sweet. You know, they have a little bit of sweetness to them, but they're not particularly sweet. They have roasted black sesame seeds in them. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Oh, they're gluten-free. It says light, crisp, and made with delicious ingredients. Each roll is tropical bliss. I don't know if I agree with the tropical bliss. That didn't come across to me, but light and crisp, definitely. And yeah, I mean, I think they were a nice enough snack. Would I eat them again? Yes. Would I buy them again? Maybe. Like I say, they don't have a lot of flavor, but sometimes that's good. It's better not a lot of flavor than a lot of something you don't like, I guess. All right, so this obviously is something from, I thought it was from Publix, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm not sure. It's called the Organic Everything Bagel Chip. I believe these were from Publix. Almost everything that comes in this is from Publix. Yes, I'm trying to remind myself of both my reaction and my husband's reaction. Hubby just thought these were bland. Yeah, these were very savory and tasty. I had to smell them to kind of bring the memories back. These were very savory and tasty and crunchy because they are the bagel chips, not like mini bagels or anything. And they were good. I was worried because everything but the bagel, I think, has rye in it. And I don't like rye seeds, rye bread, or any of that. So, but anyway, yeah, those were good. And I haven't seen them since. That's why I kind of wondered if they were actually Publix. I don't think they say Aldi on them, so no, it's just Schwartz Brothers Bakery, so I'm not sure where they were from, but I'm pretty sure it was Publix. All right, so next I got a couple different varieties of this. So this one happens to be in this box. It got finished first, and it is the mochi Japanese ice cream from Aldi in the strawberry flavor, and I love this. I think the strawberry ice cream inside of this is really, really nice. And I typically don't eat a lot of different kinds of ice creams, but this was good. Yeah, a hubby wasn't, you know, he was like, oh, it's just a little bit, a scoop of ice cream with some dough on it. But I liked it. I did. I'd never had mochi before. I'd seen it, but I don't think I'd ever had it before. All right, so next was grain-free cinnamon chips made from cassava. And I did like the cinnamon on these. I think that the chips themselves didn't have a ton of flavor. I've never had churros that I can recall. I think this is supposed to taste like, oh yeah, it's called churro strips. So I wasn't sure, but I did, it wasn't too sweet. That I liked about it. I made a note back here. Something about coconut something. It had a very nice crunch, and it's made with the cassava, which I think I mentioned in another video. We had some sliced cassava with something that wasn't crazy, but oh, it's made with coconut sugar. That's what it was. That's the note, which I've never had anything made with it before. So I like them. Yeah, whether they taste like churros or not, I can't say. I have a feeling churros has a little bit different flavor because aren't they deep fried and stuff? And these don't have that kind of flavor to them. It says that they are paleo and vegan. And I don't know how... Gluten-free, dairy-free, grain-free, soy-free, vegan, and paleo. Yeah, so anyway, would I buy them again? Maybe. Actually, I think these might have been from Costco too. But they're by Siete. So I'm not sure where they're from, but I think maybe Costco. I don't think, yeah, I'm pretty sure they were Costco. Would I buy them again? I did like the cinnamon in them, so yeah, I would maybe buy them again. I would definitely eat them, like if I was somewhere and they were there as a snack, I'd eat them. All right, this came as a Christmas gift. I'm going to guess from like a TJ Maxx or something. Just knowing, you know, what's around where the person bought them, where they shop and stuff, maybe like that. I'm not sure. And these are those cream-filled rolled wafer kind of cookies. They were very yummy, a very rich, nice chocolate in them. They had 3 packages inside. Each had how many pieces? I can't remember now, but there were 3 packages, and I gave 1 package away to somebody. Yeah, they are 110 calories for 2 of them. So they were nice, and they're a nice gift, I think. All right, next, Empty. This is from Christmas. Is an iWatch package. And as you can see, I'm wearing one, and then I ended up giving my husband one for our anniversary, I think, or Valentine's. No, it must be our anniversary. Yeah, it was our anniversary. So at first I was a little shocked that he gave me this. But now that I've kind of gotten used to it, I like it. I can monitor my heart rate on it. It tells you, you know, that you need to stand up if I've been sitting too long. And so I kind of become a slave to our watch. In fact, today when we left, I left it on the charger and forgot it. And we were doing all this running around. I go, I'm not going to get credit for all the walking I've done today. I said, my watch is going to be mad at me. So anyway, I do like the Apple Watch, even though I haven't worn a watch in a million years and said I never would again, because you can see the time everywhere, but time is like one of the, you know, only part of what you use it for. It's kind of like a phone. Someone said one time, I tried to call you. This isn't me. This is another conversation. I tried to call you, and the other person says, well, what number, what, when? And they said, yeah, I called your cell phone. And they go, oh, I don't use my phone for that. So anyway, back to the point. All right, so the next is a 4 stigmatic superfood face mask that I got from BoxyCharm. And it's a purified dietary supplement, yada yada. You mix it with water, so I was a little hesitant on it because I wasn't crazy for that part. But man, it smells so good. It's cocoa. It smells like cocoa or cacao. Yeah, it was wonderful smelling, and it is one that you put on and you have to wipe off. It's not a peel off. But I'm telling you, having that on, lay in the bathtub, and the steam and all that, and that smell, it's just heaven. It's like, I didn't realize, I think I like chocolate smell as much as I like eating it. Okay, next item, absolutely from Costco, and it is the king crab and corn chowder soup, which we thought was delicious. Did we get a lot of crab taste? Not really, but that's okay. That kept it from being fishy. How some things they put, like, I think fish flavorings in things or something, but yeah. So, or concentrates from the fish or seafood or something. So I was okay that this wasn't overwhelmingly crab. What it reminded me of, have you ever had the crab and corn chowder at Bonefish Grill? It reminds me of that. Only they put a lump of crab in the middle of it when they serve you, and so you get, you know, that fresh crab sitting on the top. But yeah, this is right up there with that. Yeah, we liked it. I would definitely get it again. And I have gotten some chowders or soups from Costco before that. I was okay with them, but yeah, this is made with real crab meat. Oh, and it's, by the way, it's a 2-pack, and they are a tub, you know, about this wide around about this tall, and full of the soup. So each one, we each had a bowl of each one. So that would be 4 bowls, 2 meals. On to the next. Ooh, this has got lots of boxes, and I'm gonna go with this one. All right, so this is Aldi. Tempura Shrimp. Mixed review on this. Hubby's, he didn't even really want to eat them after eating 1 or 2 of them. His expectation when he saw tempura shrimp is it would be like at the Japanese restaurant we go to, and it is not that. It's fine in its own right, and it's much better cooked in the air fryer, I think, than the original cooking instructions of conventional oven. Now, I didn't try the deep fry. I never deep fry anything. Hot grease and popping scares me. Is anybody else like that? But yeah, I used air fryer for them, and it's not a lot of shrimp. It's a skinny little piece of shrimp. So if you're in it for the real shrimp, maybe it'd be a little disappointing. But the dipping sauce that came with it, that you put them in, was really good and went really well with them. So I did get a little acid indigestion from them because they were definitely deep fried at one point, and they did give me just a little kickback, I have to say. But when I get them again, I've seen them there and I've looked at them and I passed on them. But if I was at someone's house and they were serving them, yes, I would have one again. Let me just move this bag up here. Easier. I think I've talked about this before, the mini ice cream sandwiches at Aldi, and I love them. I was just addicted to them. And they're small little ice cream cookie sandwiches. They're kind of like an Oreo, but with ice cream instead of whatever's in an Oreo. Only the cookie's a little softer because it's been in a refrigerator, freezer. They are 60 calories per cookie, and that was probably what got me on them first because I could just snack on one and have some satisfaction. I'm not a person who has to eat a whole bag of chips. I can eat a handful of chips. I do want a snack. In fact, we went out to a late breakfast this morning after we dropped my car off for service, and by the time we got home, I've had some chips, and I've had some, in fact, I threw the package away. And I've had some, what else did I have? Oh, some cookies from Aldi. I threw that package away. I gotta go get both of those. Hang on. Okay. Gave me a chance to shut the door anyway. Anyway, I do like these a lot. The first few times I got them, I really loved them. Now I'm not as, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Might be since I had that wonderful cinnamon ice cream, the snickerdoodle ice cream from Publix that was out at Christmas time. But they're still good, and they're a nice small snack to have. I think what I was saying before is I just had a handful of chips, and then I had 2 of these little Dunker cookies I'm about to show you. So I don't need a huge amount of snacks, so it's nice when they give, I can go by the 1 serving size, where some people, when they have chips, they eat a bag, or they have cookies like Oreos, they eat half a thing of them. See, I can eat 2 and be satisfied. So anyway, next item is definitely from Aldi. There's actually one left in here. I left it by the coffee maker. I should have brought it in to show you, but they're like a lady finger. They're just a long and thin cookie. These happen to be lemon. They make them in another flavor. I can't remember what it was. I've seen it on the Facebook page called Aldi Isle of Shame. And anyway, I've seen the other one, and it's very popular. I haven't seen really anybody talk about the lemon one, but I liked it. I ate them, even though sometimes the lemon doesn't sit that well with my stomach, but I like it. But these are very nice to go with tea, especially. I had just one with coffee that I'm drinking here before I sat down to film with you. And yes, I would definitely get those again. Okay, this is a rebuy. I did these on a taste test before. I did one on TikTok, a review of them. And when they had these and like a sea salt and something, sea salt and olive oil or something, I think they were okay. These I love. These are the lattice cut roasted garlic and sea salt, and these are so good. My husband thinks I don't really care that much for garlic, but what I don't like is large minces of garlic that are not cooked. And see, he'll throw things in, garlic in something kind of at the last minute, it doesn't really cook, and you get that I don't know, that sharpness. This is the roasted taste of garlic. It's not sharp at all. It's almost sweet and mild, and these are wonderful. And this is from a person who doesn't eat a ton of chips. So just so you know. Oh, the other watch. I knew there was another one of these boxes somewhere. Okay, so next is, we cooked our second thing of this last night. This is from Aldi, and this is Italian bread that just comes in the bag, and then you bake it off yourself. It's cooked, but you still cook it more, and it makes it get crisp and warm, and this was delicious. This is the Italian. I think I had the sourdough once before, and it was really sour. I might be speaking out of school. That might not have been Aldi. I think it was, though. But this is the Italian bread, and we really liked it. It liked it enough to where we ate it in 2 meals. It's about this long and about this wide at the widest part, and maybe this big at the top. So it's not one of the huge loaves, but you know, it's still a fair amount of bread. So it was very good. We liked it. All right. So next I have Tate's Bake Shop Oatmeal Raisin Cookies. And I'm pretty sure, I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure that this came from Publix. The fancy Publix, there's some nice Publix stores around us, one in a very nice neighborhood that seems to have a little bit more gourmet things than, I'm by a smaller, more basic store. There's a smaller, although it's got a small footprint, but it has high shelves, but they have some real gourmet items. I think this is from there. It is possible that it is from the Misfits Market boxes that I've had, but I don't think so. I think that's too long ago, because I do know that they had either this brand or something that looks identical to it, but I'm pretty sure it was this. But anyway, it was oatmeal raisin. And I thought, well, I tried them, but I remember thinking, you know, if they're hard cookies, because I like the softness of oatmeal raisin, but these were really good. They were really good. And because they're hard, you can dunk them. They're a thinner kind of cookie, you know, and harder. Yeah, 130 calories for 2 cookies. So see, I can be satisfied with a cup of coffee and 2 cookies for a late night snack.